I hope you're staying cool out there. It's about a 90 something degree heat wave right now that's hitting the East Coast. I am not sure where you're at, but if you're hitting the same heat wave, then I salute you. Stay cool, my friends. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 iOS 14 features. So if that's something you're into, please watch the video all the way to the end so that you can see what the top 10 and my favorite iOS 14 features are. So let's get right into it. The first feature that I love about iOS 14 is what is called backtap. In order to get to this feature, we go to Settings, Accessibility, Touch, and Backtap. Here we have two options, a double click and a triple click. You can assign many things to these two actions. For example, I can choose to double tap to run the app launcher, invoke reachability, or my favorite, to take a screenshot. I take a lot of screenshots, so this for me is going to be a go-to. Since we just took a screenshot, let's talk about the Photos app next. One of the coolest things added to iOS 14 is the ability to add captions to photos. So let's add a caption to that screenshot we just captured a few seconds ago and search for it inside of our Notes application to add it there. You wouldn't believe how many times I've had to find an old photo from years ago where I don't recall the year and I have to scroll through hundreds on hundreds of pictures. I personally do not erase images. I have a 256GB phone and I have photos dating back all the way to 2009. So this is something that is extremely useful for me. The second feature I like is also related to searching. The Photo app now allows you to pinch to either zoom in or out. This will also allow me to search in my massive collection of photos. If I don't know the year or remember photos taken around the same time, I can zoom out or at least narrow down the area I need to scroll through. The next features are associated with the Photos app. The first feature is the ability to record video by long pressing the down volume or the up volume. If you have your other hand full and you need to record something, this is a very helpful trick that will allow you to be able to do that with one hand. The second feature is the ability to take a photo burst using the volume buttons. This is not something I often use, but I find it pretty cool and I'm glad it's an option, so I'm adding it in the video. Before we move on to the next topic, I have a question for the day for you. What is the one feature you are most excited about on iOS 14? Please leave some comments down below, and if you're enjoying the video, please hit the like button as it helps the channel, and consider subscribing to the channel also. This next topic I'm going to call user interface because it involves two different features which can be seen as bug fixes. And there's another one that can be seen as an enhancement, so I guess you can call it three. The first one is compact call interface. When receiving a voice or video call, for example FaceTime, as you can see here, this is what a FaceTime call used to look like, and this is what a FaceTime call looks like now. The second feature is very similar, but it's for Siri. Siri used to take up the entire screen, similar to a call, but now, invoking Siri will not interrupt whatever you are working on. As I mentioned before, just a few seconds ago, this can almost be seen as a bug fix. This was a user interface pain in the ass, and I'm glad that they fixed it. The last feature here is picture-in-picture. This is something that is a welcoming feature for anyone who is a heavy YouTuber and also may want to multitask. You can now watch a YouTube video, for example, while updating a list on your Notes app or while writing a script like I do in my Notes app or in any other editor that I am using. There are times where I want to watch a YouTube videos for idea on an upcoming video that I would like to shoot, and this is going to be extremely helpful. Now I usually do that at home on the couch with my laptop while watching YouTube on my TV, but now this is something that I can do on the go either on my iPad or on my phone. Now earlier I was discussing how happy I was about the ability to search in photos and adding captions, etc. So the next feature is actually Emoji Search. I have always hated having to look for emojis on iOS because there are so many of them, and this finally alleviates the need to scroll through multiple emoji screens trying to find what you are looking for, or in some cases just a collection of emojis. For example, if I'm looking for a car or a monkey, etc. Now let's move on to widgets. Widgets might be one of the most delayed features iOS has ever received. Android phones have had widgets for like 30 years now. Now to add the widget, you can click on the home screen or any screen and put it into jiggle mode, then click on the plus sign on the top left. One aspect of the widgets that I love is a smart stack, which allows you to stack widgets on top of each other so that you can scroll through them, and you can have, for example, the weather widget, your calendar widget, and your stock widgets all grouped up so that they don't take up the entire screen when they are displayed on your screen, and you can just simply scroll through them. Now during the Apple keynote, I heard them mention that this thing is smart enough to start to learn how you use your widgets and basically switch automatically throughout the day. It just sounds amazing. The final set of features I will be talking about are related to the app library. This is probably the top feature with regards to flexibility and may slightly just edge out the widgets. It seems to be a widget itself, but on a page level. The app library can do many things. First thing it does by default is organize your apps into folders and gives you things like recent apps so that you can quickly access your newest apps downloaded. You can see it has folders like a social folder, a productivity folder, or utilities, etc. So with another feature which I will discuss now, I might be able to clean up my home screen. The feature I am referring to is the ability to hide an app so that it does not show up in your pages. And just to be clear, I don't mean delete the app from your phone, I mean hide. If you select to add or actually put it in jiggle mode and drag it to the app library, it will remove it from its current screen. Again, this will help you clean up your clutter on your phone a lot. The third feature associated with the app library also gives you the option to hide an entire page. Talk about really cleaning up your phone. To do this, you just go into edit mode and click on the pages icon in the bottom, and then you can select or deselect the hidden or displayed page. This is something I will play with a lot more in the future when I decide to clean up my phone. Another feature of the super app library is the ability to search for apps, which are displayed in alphabetical order. This is a very simple but useful feature. And then the last thing you can do is scroll through your apps very quickly by scrolling over the letters on the right side of the search screen. Alright guys, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found some value in the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you are notified every time I release the new videos. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.